big eyes. Okay. That's enough of that.
Hi, I'm back. It's been a little while. I've been working forever.
Who are you?
Well, I finally had an opportunity to go to the movies, and we went and saw Alita Battle Angel. And I was initially, based off the trailers, not particularly interested in this movie.
I was not interested at all. We went because a lot of people suggested that we do. Shout out. Neither of us have read the anime or the
Manga.
So I had no idea what I was going into besides like anime, big-eyed girl, and
I knew almost nothing.
I don't feel like I missed out on a lot, but there were a lot of things that were clearly for the anime readers.
It just felt incomplete, which is one of my biggest issues with the movie. This hasn't been a commercial success, really. It did make quite a bit of money in like China, overseas and stuff, but in America, it's borderline a flop. And overall, the movie actually looks really good. The special effects are probably one of the best parts of the movie overall. A big part of the story is these motorball competitions.
It reminded me of the famous flying boots from Jupiter Ascending. Alita herself, I was not so much a fan. There must have been like 4 or 5 times during the movie where I leaned over and went, ugh, teenagers.
Didn't I tell you to be home before dark?
I just lost track of time.
Alita.
You have to be responsible.
And the way she eats chocolate infuriates me because it makes no sense.
That's a Japan thing.
Oh, I just kept getting madder and madder. She falls in with this bad boy named Hugo, and he sucks, and I wish
He's a bad character.
I'm not completely human.
You are the most human person I have ever met.
True.
Jennifer Connelly plays kind of a...
Hey,
I
kid.
think she's a human. I'm not 100% sure. She's got like a dark past. She's an interesting character. Mahershala Ali is in this movie, who just recently won Best Supporting Actor. He did all right.
I really like Christoph Waltz. Very recently, he's a new acquisition to my favorite actors collection. Because I saw Django Unchained, in which he played a doctor who's actually moonlighting as a bounty hunter. And in this movie, Christoph Waltz plays a doctor who is actually moonlighting as a bounty hunter.
He's getting pretty good at that.
Being nice with his fancy accent. Big fan. Big fan.
The way that this movie ends very clearly attempts to set up future stories, and I'm skeptical as to whether or not those will ever actually see the light of day unless they trim the budget in half.
What did I give it? What did you give it?
I'm gonna go with an 8
Whoa!
out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, it's visually really good. The story, the first 2/3 of the movie is about as good as it could be, I think. The final third of the movie, it kind of loses itself.
The first half, I was like, this is so fun. I'm so glad I'm here. And the second half of the movie, I was like, let's wrap this up. I have 5 out of 10, so I feel like this has been our biggest difference so far.
It's worth checking out, if only on the visuals alone. It does have an interesting story. It'll keep you engaged. They
Nice
attracted a
Christoph
lot of
Waltz.
a lot of good actors and actresses in this movie.
I would say auf Wiedersehen.